Imagine buying a ticket to the Super Bowl, booking your flight, and paying for a hotel, only for Roger Goodell to cancel the entire game 2 days before kickoff. Just because Patrick Mahomes' leg felt tight, the NFL would burn to the ground. But this week, that is exactly what happened in the MLS. Lionel Messi didn't just miss a practice. He effectively canceled an entire country. The Puerto Rico match sold out in 17 minutes, 18,000 fans left with worthless tickets, all because of a single 38-year-old hamstring. This disaster exposes the one fatal flaw in Apple's $2.5 billion plan. The NFL is built on a system that never stops. The MLS is gambling its entire future on one man, who is falling apart, while the NFL is bulletproof. The MLS just realized they don't have a league, they have a hostage situation, and the ransom is about to expire. Let's look at the damage. Inter Miami was supposed to play in Puerto Rico tonight. It was marketed as the single biggest sports event in the history of the island. Tickets vanished in exactly 17 minutes. Think about that. 17 minutes to sell out a stadium for a meaningless friendly match. That is the power of the Messi brand. But it is also the danger. Then, on Wednesday, the news dropped like a bomb. A hamstring strain in Ecuador now. Look at the spin from the MLS. Inter Miami says they are postponing the match to February 26th. But let's be real for a second. The MLS season starts on February 21st against LAFC. Do you really think a 38-year-old Lionel Messi is going to fly to Puerto Rico to play a meaningless friendly just 5 days after the most important game of the season? This isn't a postponement. It is a soft cancellation. And for the 18,000 fans who booked flights, who reserved hotels, and who bought resale tickets for $500, the money is gone. This proves that, without Messi, the MLS product has zero leverage. When Tom Brady retired, the NFL grew. When Messi gets hurt, economy stops. This is where the money starts to bleed. The MLS sold their soul to Apple T for a 10-year deal based entirely on one man. Check the numbers. The LAFC Season Opener next week is the single most important marketing event for Apple's Season Pass. If Messi sits out that game, which reports say is highly likely, millions of subscriptions are at risk. You have to understand the difference. The NFL sells the shield. You watch the Dallas Cowboys because they are the Cowboys, not just because of Dak Prescott. If a star gets hurt, the machine keeps moving. The TV contracts are guaranteed. The networks pay billions, regardless of who is playing quarterback. But Apple, their deal is a revenue share. If people don't subscribe, the MLS doesn't get paid. And right now, the entire business model of American soccer is resting on a hamstring that has been played for 20 years straight. The NFL is an institution. The current MLS is just a traveling circus, and the main act just called in sick. There is a psychological trigger that American sports fans have. We hate load management. We respect availability. We respect grit. We just watched Patrick Mahomes play on a bad ankle for 2 years. We watched NFL players put their bodies on the line for 17 weeks straight because they know the fans paid to see them. When the average American sports fan sees Messi canceling games because of discomfort in a preseason tour, they don't see a prudent medical decision. They see a bad product. MLS wants to charge NFL prices $500, $1,000 a ticket. But they can't guarantee the NFL promise that the stars will actually show up. This isn't the first time. Remember Hong Kong? Remember the Chicago Fire game? Fans paid thousands, and Messi sat on the bench, wearing a hoodie. In the NFL, if a team pulls a stunt like that, the commissioner steps in, fines are issued. The integrity of the game is protected, but in the MLS, Messi is the commissioner. He runs the show, and that power dynamic is destroying the trust between the league and the customer. Let's talk about the specific financial impact of this week. The Puerto Rico match was projected to generate roughly $4 million in direct revenue, plus millions more in merchandise by canceling it. Inter Miami didn't just lose cash, they lost credibility. Sponsors, who paid premium rates to have their logos seen by millions, are now asking for make goods. The promoters in Puerto Rico are likely looking at lawsuits, and meanwhile, the NFL just finished the Super Bowl, generating $14 billion in total economic impact. Without a single cancellation, without a single excuse, the contrast is humiliating. The NFL is a military operation, precise, reliable, and profitable. The MLS is currently operating like a startup, that ran out of funding. Lionel Messi is the greatest player of all time. No one disputes the talent. But as a business asset in America, he is a ticking time bomb. The Puerto Rico disaster is your warning shot. If you build a league around one man, you don't have a league. You have a house of cards. And right now, the wind is blowing, and the MLS is holding its breath. The NFL will always win, because the NFL is bigger than any single player. The shield protects the product. In the MLS, there is no shield, there is only Messi. And when he breaks, the league breaks with him. I want to know what you think. Should fans get a full refund, including flights? Or is this just part of the game? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for the truth about the business of sports.